G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. I've just stepped through the portal. And we're doing the Second Era of Scribing. Let's see what this is all about.
Good. You must be our backup. A nod came through.
Magnus, watch over you, Nalia. We'll keep watch out here.
Right. Lead the way, traveler. The door just down the hall here.
Well, hang on a second. First of all, hello.
Thank you for coming. The guild will make this worth your time, rest assured. Head through the door over there. I'll be right behind you.
Look at her armor. Jeez. Absolutely glowing. Julian?
Any chance I could get you to cast a few investigation spells while you're in there? Maybe learn something about this place. Never mind. Nalia's giving me a look. Just do what she says and watch her back. Got it?
I got it. Votari Laren?
You're the one Nalia's been waiting for. You're not what I expected, but perhaps that's just what she needs.
I wonder if his armor's gonna start glowing as well. Anyway. So, let's read what this is all about. Votari Nalia, a knight in the Order of the Lamp, is exploring some kind of magical anomaly. She's requested assistance through the Mages Guild to investigate the source of unknown and untamed power. Votari Nalia agreed to me and suggested we head inside. I should proceed into the study to seek out this anomaly.
Mind your step. This place is a bit of a mess thanks to that portal. Now that we have a moment, allow me to introduce myself. Nalia, Votary Knight in the Order of the Lamp. I know of your impressive work for the Guild, of course. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ernard briefed you on our situation?
Well, he asked me to help you investigate a magical anomaly.
That's exactly right. I'm quite proficient with portals, you see. This was my first time patrolling here in Sunamir, filling in for a friend. I sensed a portal through the wall back there, and when we broke through, well...
Did you try to go through?
I mean, I tried. There used to be a lot more wall back there. The portal didn't like me trying to go through one bit. Raw magical energy came bursting out. I'm just lucky I wasn't scraped up too bad.
What do you want to do now?
This portal is old magic, keyed to require 2 people to enter at the same time. I think. That's where you come in. I'll see if I can stabilize it, then we go through together. Do you have any questions before we head in?
I probably do have questions. But you know what? I'm ready to go. Let's see what's on the other side of that portal.
Here we go. It's happening again! Brace yourself!
Oh!
That blast reawakened some latent magic in here. Look around while I get this thing under control. Watch out!
Oh, jeez. Watch out, Ember. This appears torn from a journal. Packed all I could, but mainly carry resentment. The thoughtless whims of fools and madmen have left my heart barren. I've broken myself trying to save everything. I'll leave and make a legacy to carry on what I discovered. The Scholarium will live again, just not...
Bet there's lots of old notes down here.
Yep, there's somebody waiting to talk to us as well. A flickering image.
And all this books that would a location to meditate on. I just need a little more time.
An illusion? It seems distorted. This thing's as stable as I can make it. Let's head in before another surge of magic. It's been a while since I've had to charge in blind and hope for the best. I'm ready if you are.
I'm ready. Ember, Barry, let's go.
Good to know I was right about the portal. Let's figure out where we are and find the source of all this unstable magic.
Another explodey orb over here.
We did it!
But this one ain't going away. Oh, it's growing. Away with you.
This architecture is elven. We must still be near Somerset. You were amazing!
You talking to me or Barry? Surely she's talking to Baz.
All these defenses, meant to protect what?
What a drop over there.
Do you feel that surge of magic? We're getting close.
Oh no. People? Animated Archmagus.
They're in for it now. I was having fun with that one. I have no idea where we are. Stay close, traveler.
Still a couple books on the shelves here.
Good to know I was right about the portal. Let's figure out where we are and find the source of all this unstable magic.
Already no books on that one. Nor that one. No scraps to read. The Scholarium, endless bookshelves lined with tomes. Press space to continue. Is what we need. Lots of law books here. The Scholarium Way Shrine.
Whatever's causing this, I think it's in the next room. Come on!
She just goes through the door. I think she did. Is she even real? Oh, that music.
Voice of Magnus. Where are we? What is this place? This place is incredible. We'll have to explore when we're not in mortal danger. All this unstable magic seems to be flowing from those doors to the altar.
I can try to close those doors.
Ah, see? You took the words right out of my mouth. Close the doors if you can. I'll see what I can do to stabilize the focusing crystal on the altar.
Good luck.
I'll handle things here. Shut those doors.
Pulsing doors. Before I do that, what's it say? Ulfsild's log, your discovery, my farewell. I found the luminaries, though I was not the first to do so. If you're reading this, then I take comfort in the fact that I will not be the last. May you find them as I found them, taking each step on the journey in your own measure. The shift in perspective needed to find them and earn their favor is as much a gift to you as the favor itself. Create magic, the likes of which the world has never seen before. Style your expressions of magic in exaltation or defiance of them. I am fond of each of them in their own way, but then, I suppose my heart is always bent for immortal things. Despite never wanting to be immortal myself, I learn from them as they learn from me, and I learn from myself. I still don't know what the luminaries are. I know what I think they might be, and if you haven't found my notes on that yet, I'm sure you will in due time. I wish I could hear your theories, whoever you are. I wish Shalador had shared in my fascination. The luminaries. I wish a lot of things. This is not a wish. I put these words to page with faith that someday someone will read them. Someone will find what I've lost. And they have. You're reading this now, so it's happened. Isn't it lovely that despite the impermanence of people and parchment, these stories found some way to persist? All I did to leave behind a piece of paper, piece of myself, it wasn't for nothing. This is what I have to tell myself, anyway, as I make my final preparations, say my final farewells. Everything is in place, and it still feels like I've not enough. The rest of the pages of the journal have been torn out. Okay, she's waiting patiently for us. But I must know if there's more books, more things to read. Scalaria Main Hall, Door of the Griffin, Door of the Dragon, Door of the Niche, an unmarked door, and Wing of the Indrik. I guess we'll start with this.
You have the strength to seek me out.
Yes, possibly.
Since someone basked in my presence.
Hello? Oh no, is someone there?
The fox.
You will descend the star-parked night. One a lamp and one a light.
And then the unmarked door.
Adventurer, I need you up here, now!
Something happened? We'll come back here after. And there.
That wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
Meddlers, thieves, what have you done to my altar?
We were just trying to calm things down. Who in oblivion are you?
Crow friend?
This is a fine way to wake after centuries of restless slumber. Did she send you? You're not at all what I was promised. It wasn't enough to break in, you had to smash the altar too.
We were trying to calm the unstable magic. Who are you?
You may call me the Crow. This is the Scalarium and... I see now. She didn't send you. If she had, your knight wouldn't have smashed the altar's focusing crystal.
I want to help. Just tell me what to do.
I suppose, if you meant true harm, you could have done much worse. We'll need a new crystal to act as a focus for the altar. Procure one and... pin feathers. I suppose it's the only way. We'll have to try.
Have to try what?
This altar focuses power to shape the very heart of magic itself. If we're going to get things under control, I'll need to talk you through the rite of scribing. But first things first, there should be an old focus or two in the East Wing. Hurry.
I'll find the new focus in the East Wing.
The East Wing should still have a replacement crystal boxed up somewhere. Don't let the Scalarium's defenses stand in your way. Hurry now.
What is scribing? Can you tell me what's going on?
We'll have all the time in the world to talk after the magic here is quelled. If the altar isn't stabilized, our conversation options will be very limited, because we will be dead.
I'll find the crystal then.
I'll hang back. That blast took a lot out of me.
Right. Ember and I shall go crystal hunting. Oh, this must be the defenses. An unusual crystal found in the Scalarium. The Crow says I should use it to replace the smashed one on the altar. What else is back here? Books, books, and more books. That's about it. And a nice little fireplace, too.
Yes, good. Bring the crystal to the altar. Place it in the empty locus. If we are to quell this magic, we must focus it into a new creation. Place your hands on the altar.
Script unlocked magic damage. Lingering torment. Breach. What is all this?
This is the scribing altar. Make this grimoire your own.
Select the grimoire to begin. Each grimoire represents a unique skill associated with the existing skill line. Wield Soul. Launch a concentrated blast of soul magic at a target. Customize your grimoire by adding one script of each type. Focus scripts define the function of your skill. Signature scripts give unique effects. Affix scripts add a final benefit of your choosing. Once all script slots are filled, press R to craft, or X to clear. Well, looks like I've only got one of each, right? Ooh, okay, so you can collect all these. Right. So deal 7,400 magic damage to an enemy. Deal 6,000 magic damage over 10 seconds a dot. And Breach afflicts the enemy with Major Breach for 10 seconds, reducing physical and spell resistance. Whoops. You just click on it all. So we're going to make Magical Soul. So you're going to launch a blast. It's going to deal 7,497 magic damage. And then it's going to do 6,000 over 10 seconds And afflict major breach. Scribe.
The skill is scribe. The magic of the Scalarium is calmed.
Luminous ink
Well done. Let's talk about what comes next.
is required to complete an act of scribing.
What just happened?
Magical soul. Okay. I'll try that. That'll be my only magica ability. Which is good, that's fine. The crow, talk to me.
It's done. The altar is quiet, and for the first time in centuries, scribing has returned to Tamriel. It's clear Ulfsild did not send you, but I believe she would be quite proud of you just the same.
Ulfsid didn't send us, but who is she?
Archmage Ulfsild the Evergreen? Warrior Witch of Kyne's Aegis? Clever woman of the Druidoc? The Pale's priestess of Juno? She created the Scalarium and perfected the art of scribing.
And that's what I just did. Scribing? Shaping magic?
Like a ray of sunlight from Magnus himself. Yes, scribing is an art developed by Archmage Ulfsild in collaboration with powerful beings. Spirits, if you like. They are called the Luminaries of Magic. And you, adventurer, are going to seek them out.
And why would I do that?
To inherit Ulfsild's legacy. To make your mark on spellcraft itself. The Luminaries wait beyond these beautiful sealed doors. If you're willing, I will guide you on the path of scribing. I will take you under my wing.
And I can scribe more grimoires? Shape new skills?
There is a world of magic beyond your mortal ken, adventurer. With the Luminaries at your side, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. Speak to your knight. Consider my offer.
I'll talk to Nalia.
There is much to be done, but it will be good to flex my feathers again.
I've been a knight in the Order for years, Traveler, and I've never heard of anything like this. A lost art of shaping magic, an ancient library, and these luminaries. This is incredible.
The crew seems to think I can learn more about scribing from the luminaries.
Hopefully you'll learn exactly what a luminary is while you're at it. I'm lucky you were here, Traveler. My magic is so specialized. With that altar, who knows what else you'll learn to do? What sort of spells and skills you'll create?
What do we do next?
Well, I need to report in. Tell the head of my order what's happened and get guidance from the Archmagister. If you're asking my advice, why not stay here? Talk more with the crow and see if you can start to walk this path she mentioned.
This turned out to be quite the patrol, Nalia.
A patrol to last a lifetime. I brought you in to help with an unstable portal, and look at everything we've done. Explored an ancient library, met a talking crow, and apparently revived an ancient form of magic. Can't wait to see what happens next. I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. This will be a long and entertaining conversation. In the meantime, you have a feathered scholar to speak with.
I do. What are you hoping to get from the Mages Guild?
You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Sunamir. I want them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find. In the meantime, you're our resident expert on scribing. You need to learn everything you can.
There seems to be a good deal still to discover.
You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing? We have more questions than answers. Luckily, we also have you. Give the crow my regards, Traveler.
I'll go speak with the crew. Good luck, Nalia.
I'm a touch nervous to bring this to the Votary Commander and Archmage Galarian. This is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably.
You'll be fine. Okay, so we also got Soul Trap. but it's not a grimoire. But it is here. Applies to Soul Trap. Soul Trap. Orchid Purple. Orchid Purple? Orchid Purple? Applies to Soul Trap, Soul Splitting Trap, and Consuming Trap. Selecting Skills menu. Huh. What does that do? Is it just a different color? A different spell effect? Well, I can't really apply it until I find something to fight. Alright, where'd the crow go? The wing of the Indrik, talk to the crow. Hey, crow friend.
I'm glad you've chosen to stay, Interloper. The path to master scribing is not an easy one, but its rewards are innumerable. Your knight appears to be leaving. Did I ruffle her feathers with my cause?
She's going to report into the Mages Guild and request some assistance here.
A guild of mages? Fascinating, but a topic for another conversation. Let's stay focused. Ulfsild prepared for the day that someone would follow in her footsteps. She left behind resources, notes, and information for her eventual inheritor.
And you want me to be this inheritor?
What I want is immaterial. The luminaries will dictate your future as a scriber of grimoires, an editor of spells. That said, I am Ulfsild's familiar. I can guide your early steps, get you flying in the right direction. Where you perch is up to you.
Where do I start?
Ulfsild left a number of echoes, instructional illusions, scattered throughout the library. Their aim is to guide you through the process of contacting the luminaries, making allies of them once again. There's one just behind you. See for yourself.
I'll see what Ulfsild has to say then.
The echo at the base of the altar is just one of many. Much of the Scalarium's knowledge has been lost to time. But if Magnus wills it, Ulfsild's preparations should be enough to see us through. Fly back to me when you have followed Ulfsild's instructions.
If you are seeing this, the Scroll has set you on the path to learn the art of scribing. A world of magic awaits you. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the luminaries, and they will teach you far more than I ever could.
That's the West Wing? Hey, I'm following your markers. Yeah, okay. I guess the door was the closest. The True Sight Lens. Look at this thing. A specially crafted lens that illuminates magical impressions left behind by the luminaries.
I made this lens so you might see the world as I do. The very warp and weft of magic laid out before me. A look through the lens will allow you to see impressions left behind by the luminaries. Follow these signposts, and you will find their domains.
Right. Yeah, I have to equip it on my... on my items list there.
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important tool in tracing a path to the luminaries. Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings.
How do I use these focal points?
It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes. But here, enough talk. Let's begin.
Where do I start?
Gather your feathers about you. Nearby you will see a focal point and the Fable of the Indrik. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light.
I'll give it a try.
Ulfsild's secrets are all around us. You need only know where to look. Read the Fable of the Indrik, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean.
The Fable of Indrik. A hunter traveled through green waters to the break of dawn, seeking a worthy quarry. He came across the lady, stone still with skirts pulled around her. Something huddled behind her, a creature of hooves and feathers and bones of the earth. It barked and gave chase when he got too close. He chased it through mud and brush, and down into the earth, by amber light of Kulanda, in gleaming halls of moon-grey stone. The long-legged creature shed its even longer shadow, leaving it to do battle with the hunter. The two met again, among ruins of an isle brought low from the weight of a once mighty tower. All that remained was a well of starlight at its center. The creature did not run, but considered the hunter as he approached. "Why did you chase me?" asked the creature. "I sought a worthy quarry," answered the hunter. "I was feeble and new to this world," said the creature, "small and weak. I would lose my sharpness in waiting for you to grow, and you had sense enough to run," said the hunter. "What else, what use would that gift be, if none ever chased you?" "Drink of this well with me," said the creature. "We were both made stronger by your pursuit." The two foes bent their heads and drank of the well of starlight. Rejuvenated, they raised their heads as friends and ran again, dashing over the river, splashing through the lady's skirts, stopping on a high overlook jutting out to the sea. What a difference it made, thought the hunter, as he stepped into the creature's glade, keeping stride with another, rather than following in their wake.
Now enter the focal point and peer through the lens. You will see what was unseen in the fable.
Read it again. We're in Tamriel for certain. Greenwater Cove, Dawnbreak. It must be Auridon. A Munda stone, I know the one, on an island in a small pond south and across the river from that little mining settlement. The beast must be an Indrik. Moon grey suggests the ruins of Horndil. Buranim on the east coast. No tower, but there is an ancient well of power there. Consulted my map. This must not have been an island when the fable was written. Now it's home to a lighthouse on the southwest coast of Auridon. I hope the door is still there.
Excellent. Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go.